Donald Trump, during his press briefing today, which took place right after Joe Biden and Kamala Harris made their first appearance together since Joe Biden chose Kamala Harris as his vice presidential nominee yesterday. In this press briefing, Donald Trump made two kind of shocking admissions that gives you a little insight into how Donald Trump thinks he is lost. And that's partially because he sees the polls where he's getting crushed, and he knows that Kamala Harris being named VP is only going to make things worse for him, because it's bolstering the support for Joe Biden amongst women and minority groups and young people. And it also gives you insight, Donald Trump's second admission, and we'll see if you catch him. It gives you a little insight into his racist thinking and his racist attacks on Joe Biden, which we'll get there. But let's listen to his first admission today.
He's in the back.
Mr. President, thanks for taking my question. I'm wondering tonight if you might have any words of encouragement for middle schoolers or high schoolers starting the school year strictly online who might be frustrated, wondering how they're going to get through the next quarter, missing their friends and teachers. Just wondering if you might have any words of encouragement for them.
It's such a fair question, such a good question. Yeah, I mean, you hear what I was saying. Scott will be involved, and he'll be talking to you over the next couple of days, what he's saying from great experience. No, I feel very badly for him. And I have a feeling that on November 4th, somebody's going to announce schools are open, the country's open, everything's open. I really believe a lot of it's done for political reasons, if you want to know the truth. I think so. But you're right. Online is not the same as being in the classroom, and that's been proven. It's been proven loud and clear. Yeah. Any other questions?
Okay. So, two things, what he did there. First, on November 4th, when Democrats win, they're going to reopen the schools. Really, Donald? So you're just like, they're going to win in November. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. Like, dude, come on, man. Like, that's not how, I think you're a criminal in the White House. I think you are disgusting. But come on, man, buck up, dude. Like, let's go. You have a campaign to run. Like, do I want you to run it in a like a clever like way with integrity? Like, yeah, are you going to do that? No. But Jesus, man, you're just gonna lay over? Just gonna roll over and give it all up? Yeah, those Democrats, when they come in, they're just gonna reopen schools. And another thing. This just goes back to Donald Trump thinks this is a conspiracy theory. It's a hoax against him. That, like, all of these scientists and these 165,000 people who have died, like, it's all some Democratic made up hoax to hurt his presidency. So, Donald Trump is doing two things. He's weak, and he's also continuing that line of thinking with his conspiracy theorist supporters that, this is all made up to hurt Donald. Like, if you're one of those people, like, how do you continue to support this guy who's, like, rolling over for the people who are out to undermine him with such a massive conspiracy, right? Like, which is it? Like, are they out to get him, or does he know that he's going to lose, and so he's rolling over? Let's move on to the next question. They come right after one another.
Mr. President.
On the economy.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. You have warned several times that if Joe Biden is elected president, that there will be an invasion in suburban neighborhoods. It's a sentiment that you expressed in a tweet again this morning. What exactly do you mean by invasion?
What I mean is people are going to become, they're going to be opening up areas of your neighborhood, which they're doing, and now they wanted to expand it, and they will expand it. If for any reason they're going to, in my opinion, destroy suburbia. And just so you understand, 30% plus of the people living in suburbia are minorities. African American, Asian American, Hispanic American. They're minorities. 30%. The number's even higher. They say 35, but I like to cut it a little bit lower. You know why? That way I can never get myself in too much trouble with the fake news. But 30% plus are minorities living in suburbia. And when they go in and they want to change zoning so that you have lots of problems, where they want to build low-income housing, you want something where people can aspire to be there, not something where it gets hurt badly. And that's what happens. So with suburban women, suburban men, I think they feel very strongly about what I'm doing.
Don? Like, nobody said anything about race and minorities, but you did. Like, why? What are you doing? Like, this is Donald Trump with like no preparation about these questions. Just like, he's got no handlers helping him. He's just flying off the rails. And so his racism like comes out. Like, hey man, look, you got like 30% minorities in these suburbs. Okay, I just said that. You know, they'd be mad too if more minorities come in. What? Like, oh, just dig in my grave. Dig in my grave. Like, Donald Trump, bro. Like, your racism's, like, we can see it, man. We can see it. Oh, just despicable. Like, as an American, you are rolling over and giving up on the task that's in front of you. And that's the question I wanted to pose to you guys before this video wraps. Do you think Donald Trump will even make it to the election? Right? Because I think that answer, his first answer that I played for you, in November, they're just going to reopen the schools on November 4th. Like, they're going to win, and it's all a conspiracy against me. Because, like, that's, I think, Donald Trump's excuse. It's going to be what he gives when he gives up. I don't even think, he may not even make it to the first debate against Joe Biden. He's going to be so embarrassed. Because what do people like Donald Trump, at least that's what he's signaling, this rich kid from New York is faced with a challenge, because all those people who were around him back when he was fighting against Hillary Clinton were, oh yeah, you could take her, you could take her, you can take her. And now it's like, oh man, Donald, your goose is cooked, bro. That's what he's hearing. He hears all the chatter. And so he's just going to give up. Like, I'm going to make a prediction. Like, I don't even think he'll make it to the election. Like, this rich kid from New York is facing a challenge. Donald Trump doesn't know how to fight when he's really challenged. He doesn't have grit. He doesn't know how to grind. So it's just more embarrassment from this thing that's in the White House. He's giving up on his supporters and Americans, which is like, as an American, like, I want for, like, people, I don't care if you call them deplorables, what you call them. Like, I want you guys to have something to believe in. You know what I mean? Like, even if you don't win in November, like, I want you to have something to believe in. Something that gives you, like, motivation, right? Someone you can look up to. And I hope it's better than Donald Trump. Like, I hope you guys get that. And, like, because I want you, like, as your American brother, you know, and you as my American, like, brother and sister, like, I want you to have someone like that, you know, like that we had Barack Obama, like we have in Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, and you know, your Bernie Sanders and Yangs and Cory Bookers and Pete Buttigieg's. Like, we have so many to choose from, right? And you unfortunately are stuck with Donald Trump for the time being. I hope someone can replace that, right? But I want you to have someone, and this guy is just giving up on you. So that's one embarrassment, right, for Donald Trump. The second is he's just a delusional conspiracy theorist, right? Oh yeah, the Democrats are. This is all just a ploy to get me out. When like 165,000 people are dead, it's like, okay, stop embarrassing us. And then third, like, he's just straight racist. And he's using racism in his campaign, talking about the suburbs and an invasion of the suburbs. And then he's not even asked about minorities or ethnic groups. Sorry, he brings it up because he is racist and he's not very good at covering it up. Will Donald Trump even make it to the election? Does the rich kid from New York, who is always getting what he wants, I want a steak company, I want an airline, I want to build a casino, like, so he gets it without much in the way of challenges, and he's like, I want a second term as president. And Kamala Harris and Joe Biden are like, bro. Nope. He's like, oh, okay. Like, all right, I give up. Give up, Donald. Give up so that we can all move on and move forward. Do you agree with me? Do you think he's going to make it? Yes, no, why not in the comments. I look forward to reading it. I'll see you guys in the next video.